Well, as you say that, I think I'm back. As Tuck has retired in the pits. In pits, yeah. He's getting lapped. I believe Mav got a drive through, and so did Bab. Bab also picked up a drive through. Bab's also
Oh,
done
Tuck's
P18 now.
car's on track.
Tuck's car's on track. It has just got out of the way just in time.
He cut across the circuit, that was mad.
Bab is in the pits now. That's a long pit stop. It's better for Aston Martin's at the bottom, and I've just realised Mac is up to P6 now. Hilly's up to P8. Mick's still in P17. Oh, there we go. So Armin does have a 1.3 second gap now as Hassan picks up a penalty and gets a 3 second as he separates the McLarens. That is something Hilly is definitely happy to see. And Max sets fastest lap now. Is the track drying up, or are these lot just finding more pace? It is a P6 and a P8 for McLaren right now as well, and I believe it is actually a P6, P7 due to Hassan's penalty. Harman has a 1.4 second gap. Scotty up into P2 with a gap between type of fit as well. So it's actually Armin and Scotty sort of have a nice little gap between everyone else right now.
10 more minutes of rain.
Inside info. Chaz is back up to P10, bear in mind how sprint race went as well. That's very good. He's also going to be attacking Shade Carrot, who does have more ERS than him though. Taj looks like he's going to go for Basin, and Jamie's just behind him. JP14. Unfortunately, Bab, Mav, and something happened to Mick as well. I know they had surveyed drive-throughs, the other two. I'm not sure what happened to Mick. As Bab does go purple sector 1 there. Armin has a 1.8 second gap now. The thing is, if it dries up...
7 seconds off.
7 seconds off?
I was.
Well, now Jay's back into the action now. As Armin does go faster. I do think the track is drying up. Obviously, it's still too wet, but I think it is drying up a bit. Everything could change if people pit at the wrong time.
That's aimed at me, innit?
Yes.
Getting flashbacks to Brazil.
Don't. Because I followed you there. Mac is all over the back of Naz, and as it stands, if Mac gets Naz here, he's back up to P5, and there's only one car between him and Type of It. And Hilly's also currently outscoring Mick. There is a gap now between Armin and the top three. There's a little bit of gaps forming. And Naz and Mac are by themselves. Armin now with a 2.6 second gap. Seems to be finding more pace. Or Scotty seems to be struggling a little bit now. As Dave is going for Type of Fit. Type of Fit has the rest of defenders anyway. Naz has a decent enough gap, although he does look he's going for it. He's going to go for it. And he's got the move done, I think. He does have it done. And that's Dave up to P3. And now the only thing that's separating Type of Fit and Mac now is Naz. There's much else going on. The two AlphaTauri seem quite close together, but they're not attacking each other. Jay was 7 seconds off, but he's now with these lot, and I think there's a little bit of, I think 4 or 5 cars in front. He can get into the points there. The safety car would change everything.
5 more minutes more.
The track doesn't look as bad anymore. See some more fastest laps coming in. But it looks like the top 4 are breaking away, and then 5th and 6th are very close to each other. That has a 3-second gap. Ooh, Jay is fighting. Jay is fighting Basin. Basin goes deeper, but he gets a move. He keeps through. They're going too wide through the chicane. This is risky. Although Basin does go wide, and Jay gets it done. But he will be getting attacked into the straight. He is defending, but Basin is attacking. Basin does have a bit more ERS. Will it be enough? Will he be able to hold it off? They're very even on the ERS. Slipstream from Basin may help him out here. I think Jay's got it under control. Yep, keeps it done. Both AlphaTauris very close to each other as well. One of Team All is playing going to play there, and whoever's faster they'll let through, or they'll fight each other. I mean, that has a still 3-second gap. Scotty.
Stop focusing on me.
I'm sorry, the top lot are all very close together. Typer is attacking Dave. Dave hasn't got as much ERS, but he's got a big enough gap to hold it. Chaz up to P9, bear in mind I'm starting P18. I think everyone else has sort of just got a gap between each other now. I think now we're just waiting for it to go from wets to dries. That 3-second penalty for Hassan is not good though. Front or 2nd to 4th here, close to each other. Dave all over the back of Scotty. As Mav makes an overtake, that is yellow flag. That is Mick. Is that Mick? I'm not sure who that was. Dave's at the moment. Mick took him up P16. If safety car comes out now, do people pit for dries?
Oh yeah.
Here's a one-word answer.
I'll go. Nah, behind me backwards is the worst track.
Because we've all tried that before. Dave and Type are very close to each other. Not actually too much going on right now. If anyone wants to cause a safety car, I'll spin, you know. There's not actually too much. It's Hilly is right behind Hassan. I think that is our closest fight. And he does have more ERS as well. Will he get it done? I think he's probably too far back. As Hassan is defending as well. Hilly's just saving up his ERS now. Yeah, he keeps that position for another lap anyway. Both have tires still right next to each other. Very similar amounts of ERS. I think we're just going to stick with, unless anything else happens, stick with Hilly and Hassan here because they're closest together. Everyone else seems to be very separate. See if you can hold this off here. 30% ERS compared to 41 for Hilly. Quite similar. Bab sets fastest lap. 139 flat. Hassan's using all his ERS to defend, and Hilly's got all of his left still. This track looks so horrible to drive in the wet.
The rain had actually stopped now. Now it's time to drive.
Let's see who pits first. Dave, I take Scotty.
I was going to pit now.
Just to see who pits first. You'd be surprised at what times I've pit when it's been wet on track still. Dave does go quickest.
Oh.
He's gone on the hards. Passing it. Oh.
First gamble of the day.
Nothing to lose.
This track still looks probably too wet for the dries. Perhaps getting very close to Dave.
Right now.
I reckon 1 or 2 more laps.
Basin has put for the hards, but I don't think it is really making much difference. I think he's just losing time at the moment. It still looks too well on track. If a safety car comes out, maybe. I'm just having a lovely time right now.
I'm not. I'm trying to get this pixel window correct.
Track. There are dry patches on the track and it has stopped raining.
How's the Constructors battle going?
The Constructors battle, we've currently got a Williams in P4 and a Williams in P15 and a McLaren in P6 and P8. I'm not sure who was ahead though. in the standings at the moment. Williams are
McLaren
ahead.
by 24 points.
Oh, it's McLaren. I didn't know you were still here. Armour goes fastest. Oh, that is very close then. If Mick can get back into the points and Typer can stay where he is, be very close. But as it stands at the moment, I think McLaren are currently ahead. There are dry patches on the track. Someone will pit within the next lap, I'm sure of it. Everyone's quite far away from each other as well. Bab goes quicker again. Almost a second quicker.
Who was that?
Bab.
Oh, I thought it was Daisy.
Grayson's currently gone from 17 seconds behind to 36 seconds. So the dries clearly aren't ready just yet. Doesn't need to be making up any time at all from that either. In fact, he won't be getting lapped in a minute. And picked up a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane. Is he pitting again for dries? It'd be silly to pit onto intermediates again. Oh, he's retired from session. Fair enough. On goes quicker again. 37.6. Almost 5 times quicker than Bab's time that he set the lap before. Now the track still has water coming off it, but does it feel dry enough? Is Chaz just fighting? Oh no, Chaz is in the pits. Chaz is in the pits for a set of mediums. So Chaz has pulled the trigger. And let's see what the difference is of time, because the car behind him, here's his teammate. Joe flags. I just realised Jay's up to P11 as well. I expect people will be pitting this lap. Scotty has Typer all over the back of him. The track looks like you could drive on dry tyres now. Chaz is ahead of Mav. He is taking, well, I reckon it might be within the next lap, you know. Obviously he's got to warm up his tyres a little bit after coming out the pits.
My tyres are dead.
Bab picks up a 3-second. Mick overtakes him there. Goes into P15. Armin's tyres are gone. Can he sit them out for another 2 laps or so, or is he going to get another puncture?
Oh, not this puncture stuff again. I can't even turn anymore.
Jay's in the points. Jay's made 2 overtakes in 1. Oh, people are starting to pit now. Todgers and Carrotson for a set of hards and a set of mediums. And Jamie has been double stacked by his teammate. And is also on a set of mediums and is also having a wing change while he's at it. Mick's in the pits. It's the first Williams pit in the Constructors fight. He's pitting for a set of mediums. Guess he's got nothing to lose in the position he's in. So if we look at tyre difference now, we have Todger, Jamie, Chaz and Mick all on mediums, and Dave and Carrot both on the hards.
Boxing this lap.
And Mav overtakes Jay Carrot. We have a very interesting battle going on right here. I think Carrot just got ahead of Bab there. I think the inters are now slower. as it seems like Bab's trying to go around the outside there. Chaz picks up a penalty in front, although he does have all his ERS, so he's just waiting for a late charge. Armin's pit. Mac hasn't. Max decides to set out for another lap. What tyres is Armin on? Set of mediums. Dave, set of mediums. Scotty, set of mediums. And Type of Fit is on a set of, I imagine, mediums. Yes, he is. Naz on set of mediums. Everyone's pitting now. Hassan's changed his wing, and DRS is now enabled. And would you look at that? Max currently up 17 positions. But has he left it too late? And should he pit that lap? We'll see how quick Armin catches up with him. Gap is 5 seconds. Now 4.9. I think it's time for the dries. That's double yellows. That is a Mercedes. I think that's Chaz. Chaz has no wings. Chaz is going to have to pit again anyway. Although he is flying without no wings. Yep, Armin has took out nearly half a second. Over a second now he is in the pits. Max in the pits. He was P6. We'll see where he comes out after this. Is he lost too much time? Has he made a mistake? He's on a set of mediums. He's P4. He's P5. He's gonna be P6 again, I think. But there's a bigger gap now between him and Naz, I think. Oh no, they're still very close to each other. So he didn't lose too much time. Oh, Chaz is out. Is at the pits. That is in the pits, so no safety car.
Whew.
Can take a sigh of relief. Jamie goes quickest. Not sure if Dave had a moment there. Jamie does now pick up a penalty after setting as fast as that. Couple penalties starting to form now. A couple 3 seconds. As it stands, we've currently got McLaren and P6 and P7s. Hassan spun, going up into the chicane. I think he has wing damage from that as well. Jay takes P10 from him, and looks like he might have P9 as well with DRS now. And McLaren have had an amazing recovery drive. Mick's currently still out of the points as it stands as well. Armin goes fastest sector 2, sector 1 even. Type of Fit's gonna go for Scott within this lap or the next lap, and I think Max closing in on Naz a little bit as well as Bab goes fastest as 1:31.3, although he is in a set of softs. 9 laps, 10, 11 laps, yeah, they will be finished at the end of the race. He's either going to have to manage them really, really well, or he's going to have to pit again. And Scott's under attack from Type Fit now. Is he going to get the move done? He's going for it. And he's got it. Only a few more laps until the safety car, I don't think, can come out. as Toby Fit sets the fastest sector 2. It is a fight for the final spot on the podium. Looks like P1 and P2 have a fairly secure gap now. And Jay is going for P9. Great drive from Jay so far. And Scotty. Scotty's got himself in this position starting, I think it was P8 in the sprint before the sprint. He's going to have a go at Type of Fit down the straight now. Same amount of VRS. Jay picks up a 3-second time penalty. That is yellow flags, that is a Mercedes round, that is Mav. He does have both his wings intact though, so he is alright. Dave has got pace round it. Dave is very quick round it. Scotty didn't get ahead of Top of Fit. I think he's waiting for the latter laps, so you know he's not going to get attacked again. Big gap between P6 down to P7. Top half of the grid. We've got a fairly big gap now. Both Hilly and Mac up 12 positions each. P13, 12, 11, 10 and 9 all have 3-second penalties as well, so that is a genuine fight for that position. Make that P14 as well with a penalty. That is Mick with a 5-second penalty, and he's retired it in the pits. That is a Williams out of the race.
That's massive.
Is Scott going to go for a move this lap, or is he just going to sit back and save the DRS more? Mick's car is out on track. Is it going to get out of the way in time? Yep, it has. Good, good, good. Everyone seems to just
say hello.
do what?
The sun's out.
Well, how nice of it to show up now. Jay's going for a move, or is Jay getting attacked? He stays ahead and does have that done, and that's just happened to P9.
I can't lie, the weather's kind of beautiful.
Thanks for giving us a weather update, Armand. Bab goes fastest again, 131.1, but I can imagine those softs feel horrible now. Looks like everyone else now is fairly separate from each other. It's going to be a battle for P9 because everyone beneath has 3 seconds, but no one in front does, so they have enough time to make that gap up. Hilly is in no man's land. And Mac's going to be going for a move within the next 2 laps, I imagine, on the Ferrari, although he doesn't have as much ERS, so he probably should save up. Meanwhile, Armin has had about 5 attempts taken out of his time by Dave. Dave's turned up today. I think Scott's out of... Yes, Scott has been dropped by Type of Fit now. So Scott will be looking to hold on to the P4, or hoping one of them spin in front.
I'm not even joking. The weather looks beautiful.
I didn't doubt you. Didn't deny you. Is Mac in the second of Naz? I think he might be. He is. He's got DRS. This move right here could secure it for McLaren. You know, I don't know what the point difference is between P6, P7 and P3. He's going to go for the move down the straight. Not many laps left either now, so... Is he going to get it done, or is he too far back? I think he might be too far back. Naz isn't bothering defending. I think he's far ahead enough as it is. Yep. If Shaggy picks up a penalty now, Jay is right behind him. As your flag, it's Dave moving out of the way, I believe. Mac gets the move done in a very unorthodox place to do it. They're going at it, very close to each other. Good racing. Mac goes up to P5. This is a championship drive right now. Apart from that, I think that's the only fight. Naz gone back for him. And Jay. Everyone seems to be pretty much out of VRS as well now. A couple people have saved it up, but I'm nowhere near anyone. Dave on 70%, but he is P15 as it stands. I'm on 32. Dave on 32.
You got to be specific which Dave you're talking about.
P2 Dave. Naz is gonna go for it this lap. I think he does have more RS as well, not by much, but he does have more. And we'll have DRS compared to Mac not having it. At least he's got to keep it together now. He's P7 completely by himself. Jamie makes an overtake on Bab. I think those softs are dying now. Although he does go back. And Bab has the inside line, he gets to move stuck still. James going back for him. Bab's held that for now, but will be attacked with DRS. Mav's in the pits. What's Mav thinking? He wants fastest lap. That's what he's thinking.
Lucky get blue flags from me.
He's going to be getting lapped. Is Mav going to nab fastest lap? I'm not sure if she has it right now. Let's have a look. Oh, it is Dave. And Jane picks up penalty. P9, P10 and P11 very close. Mix left, that's Mix out of the race anyway. Just Dave has a decent gap. That is, yeah, that is lap car behind him, I believe. Yeah, that is. So yeah, Dave has a nice gap. Arm's got a 3.5 second gap. Perfect. No ARS. Got Mav sweating for fastest lap currently. He's currently 15 seconds over because he did come out of the pits.
Just give me that one lap up, maybe.
I'm not going to take it off. My tyres are gone.
That is yellow flags. Bab spun.
Right on board with him.
No, I won't. It's too much pressure. Hassan's going for a move. Is he going to get it done? He's going on Jamie. Ooh, a little bit of wheel banging. Jamie's forced wide. Hassan backs out. Hassan does the smart thing there. Only 2 laps left to go and has a 3.3 second gap, 3.4 second gap. Just Dave has a nice little gap as well between Type of Fit. Scotty has got Matt closing on him, however, I don't think there'll be enough time to make it up unless Scotty makes a mistake. Do it for Rashford, Scotty.
Go on.
Go on, Scotty. Jamie picks up 5 seconds.
Oh, I want a bullet drive.
Jamie's now in the pits with a 11-second penalty. I think Jamie wants fastest lap.
Oh, competition. Have no pressure.
He's got 1 lap to do it. Let's go down and see what Mav's doing. Matt's come around the final corner now. Is it good enough? It is good enough. It's a 30.5.
Oh.
That's a win in his books.
Dave, you got 1 lap to do it.
If he gets it nabbed last lap. Hassan makes an overtake. Oh, good save, Hassan. Hassan's now going to be under attack onto the last lap. Harmon's just got to keep it together now and not spin it. Scotty's picked up the pace since we said that.
What?
Scotty's picked up the pace since we said do it for Rashford. Although Mac is closing on him. Will he have DRS? I think he might. Might be a last bit ditch defending. This happened last time around Miami. In Elite Tier last season, it was Scotty v Mac.
I think McLaren are champions.
Jamie's chronic.
He is just weaving. He's saving up that ERS as well. He's ready to go. Here it is. It's a quality lap. Jamie's on it now.
No pressure, Jamie.
He's off. And I think he's going to win his race that he's wanted to win. He's going to do it. GG's Armin. He wins his race. Dave takes P2.
McLaren are champions.
I do think that is the case, as Type Fit does take P3. Great race from him though. Scotty's under attack last lap, last corner from Mac. Ooh, he just gets it.
Nah, this is the main attraction here. Jamie's lap.
And I think McLaren are champions. Jamie now, let's see what he can do. Man, he can't believe this. That's going to send him to the side of him if he sees him. Let's see what difference this time is. Looks like a fairly good lap to be fair. Takes the chicane well.
Yes.
Going down the straight now.
Alright, Jay's in the
Jay's
points.
in the points.
Come on, Jay.
Points, lads.
Let's go, Jay.
Jay.
Good job, Jay. See if Jamie can take it as fast as that right now.
Congrats, Armin. Well done, Jay.
Can he do it? As he goes around the final corner.
Oh, he's got no ERS.
He's got no ERS left. This is the main main attraction this part of the race. Does he do it?
Yeah!
Oh no, he got a 5-second penalty. He doesn't. Mavin's going to take his
Got
fastest
5 second
lap.
penalty as well.
God damn it! What happened? What?
What a drive from the McLaren laps. That is a recovery and a half. Not sure if the tier 2 race is still going on. If so, go find fair.
Would have finished, I think.
And Armin, you get your win while you're here. Do you want to say anything?
Congrats, Mac and Cheese and McLaren. You all won, but I'm the true winner here. Because I've just proved, I've proved to myself that I'm not a wash driver anymore.
he was cursed round here, but he's won now.
Oh, yeah, that's the first race I've finished through.
But Mav does take fastest lap.
You don't get the extra point though.
So that is Armin P1, Just Dave P2, Typefit P3, Scotty P4, Naz P5, Mac P6 and Hilly P7, and with that McLaren are Constructors champions. Alpine P8, Mick P9, this is in the sprint as well, Hassan P10, J P11, Mav P12, Josh P13, Bav 14, Jamie 15, Dave 16, Chad 17, Basin 18 and Tuck 19th. So, that's it. That is the season done.
GG, boys.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back very soon with Armin on comms.
Babe, get the Prosecco out.